I'm not surprised to see director Paul Feig support Blake Lively. She's starring in his upcoming movie that he needs to perform well on Amazon. But I am surprised to see Amber Heard's lawyer, Elaine crawling out of the sewer to defend Blake Lively. I can't imagine her team is enjoying this one. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signore, and imagine the spot you're in when the only people defending you are Amber Heard's terrible lawyer and the director of the least funniest Ghostbusters ever, which starred four of the funniest women out there. Oh my God, to have the director of the Lady Ghostbusters and Elaine Bredehoff as your two defenders, you know you're in a bad spot. You're in a real bad spot, Blake. We're going to go through those comments, but first, I got to thank our sponsor. Our sponsor's back this week because Valentine's Day is coming up, folks, and you know we love our Sheath underwear, guys. You can head over to sheathunderwear.com. You can use code POPCORN for 20%, or you can actually use code CUPID this week to get 33% off two or more items over there on. If you're going to buy one item, use our code POPCORN. If you're buying more than one item, you'll get 33% for your matchmaker special. Guys, what is Sheath underwear? Only the most comfortable, bestest underwear in the world. It's for men and ladies. Both can get this. If you go check out their products, you can look it up. You can look it up by male, by female. Heck, you can buy the for her. You can buy the for him. They got tops, ladies. They got boxer briefs. It's the most comfortable underwear in the world. And fellas, yes, this is Sheath underwear. This is the kind that has the support pouch. There it is. I don't know how else to describe it. You're seeing it right there. For your twig and your berries, you got a pouch for them both. It is so nice and so comfortable and flexible and breathable. God, I know I don't like to show off my underwear, but I'm gonna legitly prove it. Look at this. I got my sheaths on. Oh, it's not telling you. It is a Sheath color. This is my Sheath brand. I love their colors. I love their styles. You guys can pick it up. Check them out right now. They are over there. There it is. That's what I'm wearing today. This is the bamboo box fish, which is incredibly comfortable. I mean it. Check on over there, support them, support our sponsors because they help us do this type of reporting. So make sure you head on over to Sheath Underwear, get a pair for yourself or the fella in your life or the lady. They got products for both. Again, code CUPID. If you want 33% off now, it'll be on the top of the website. Or if you're just getting one item and you want, or you're doing it after that promotion ends, you can use code POPCORN for 20%. We love Sheath Underwear. Thank you, Sheath Underwear, for supporting us. Check the pinned comment. We'll have the link there as well. All right, now let's get into the story, shall we? Today's story. Simple Favor 2 director Paul Feig is coming to Blake Lively's defense against the legal battle. I'm her biggest fan. Filmmaker called Lively the best and an amazing collaborator, as another Simple Favor is picked up to open South by Southwest 2025. He's once again defending his star. Let's be honest, he's doing this. One, maybe he did have a good relationship with Blake. Who knows? Maybe he knows how to let Blake take control of his movie. That said, Paul Feig's a more established director. He's done a lot of big comedies and stuff. Maybe Blake let him do it. I don't know. But he's got to have this movie perform. This new movie is coming out. It's been promoted on Instagram. A lot of interesting comments. They kept the comments open. Who came just for the comments? There we are. How involved are Blake's dragons in this one? Did Ryan rewrite a scene? Did Blake refuse to work unless her name was slightly higher than Anna's? Interesting point. Came straight to the comments. Produced, written, directed, probably starring Blake Lively. Weird timing to promote this movie. Thoughts and prayers to Anna Kendrick. If you guys saw the first A Simple Favor, I did actually find it fun. Anna Kendrick is the star. She's the best character in it. And Blake Lively, it feels like is just playing herself. It is shocking how similar these are. Of course, Jamie Lynn Spears likes this. Of course she would. The toxic Britney Spears sister has got to be out there to get involved anytime she can. I'm sure she feels for Blake. People are so mean. Anyway, that's all right. He's out there supporting her because he's got a film to promote. And many Instagram users are asking, is it Paul Feig's cut or Blake's cut? It's my cut, he replied. There is no other cut. Blake has been nothing but supportive and a dream to work with. She is the best and amazing collaborator, and I'm her biggest fan. Just wanted to clear that up. I love that he chimed into an actual comment. Which cut is it? It's actually mine. There's no other cut. I love that he's making that clear. And I wonder if Paul's seeing and upset that she didn't let Justin have a cut. I don't know. He probably knows more than we do, or at least based on what Blake has told him. But there it is. Now Paul Feig is stepping up. Look, I can't be mad at this. It makes sense. He's got his movie. He needs to do well. Better be better than this one. My God, I'm not even sexist hating. It's because it's women. I love these women. These women are hilarious. And that movie was not hilarious. How many wonton jokes you going to do, Melissa McCarthy? Oh my God. 4 of the funniest people. And it was so unfunny. Oh, anyway, don't get me started. Let's get to Elaine. Elaine is now getting back in the mix. We're going to get comments responding to Elaine. And also Ben Chu made comments, Johnny's lawyer. But let's hear Elaine ourselves. Are you excited? Are you ready to sit down? Let's make sure we're all prepared to hear some Elaine Bredehoff again.
Are you familiar with Amica cream?
Amica?
Yes.
No.
Amica cream. She's not going to talk about that, but let's hear what she says.
With her, what happened in this case in big picture is Blake Lively makes a private complaint of sexual harassment to Baldoni and the other individuals in the middle of the filming, saying, let's get it right and let's be professional for the rest of this filming. What Baldoni does is he goes out and hires the same PR firm that Depp hired to eviscerate Amber.
Sorry, I have to pause. That is so factually incorrect, Elaine. You've skipped so many steps that have been proven in the evidence just so you can once again defend Amber. Oh my God, girl! There was a point there. I'm going to share. Runkle said it best. I had sympathy for her, assuming it was Heard providing the dumb, but no, she's a well of it. He's right on. Of all the times to tell a reporter I have no involvement in this case, haven't been following it, have my own busy practice, I have no comments. This was one of the biggest times to do that, and she couldn't do that because she has to make it about herself. And she's about to spout even more nonsense.
And again, it was to attack and eviscerate Blake Lively. And you see some of the text messages that the New York Times uncovered where these PR people were saying that they were planting false stories. They were very proud of the fact they said Justin Baldoni wanted to bury her, and they said they can bury her. And they were
Justin actually never said that, Elaine.
very, very proud of the fact that this would all be untraceable in the social media. And in fact,
the social media on the internet, you know.
Blake Lively was harmed. Her reputation was hurt. She suffered damage as a result of this. Why would he do that if, in fact, this was all false? Why wouldn't he keep it quiet? They have no.
Why didn't he just keep quiet when she alleged all this awful stuff that wasn't true about him? It doesn't make any sense.
Motive to bring this out because they want the film to succeed. So that's the first big picture. So she finds out he's doing this. She files the complaint. He turns around and retaliates, which, you know, I'll talk about the anti-slap here, but you're talking about this website where he puts all his on. Remember context.
The website, he put legal documents that are now public to anybody.
There's always context. But New York, as does Florida, they have anti-slap litigation, and New York has really strengthened theirs. If you retaliate, like Justin Baldoni has here with his lawsuit, because she has spoken out on a matter of public concern, which certainly sexual harassment is, he is in danger of getting his case dismissed.
Well, there you go. You can listen. I don't know if you want to listen to the voice of the Times, because that sure ain't it. This is not the voice of the Times. This is far from it. I'm going to go to Legal Bites. She had a really good take here. Ugh, Elaine. If you ever need to know the incorrect take, listen to her. Apparently, Elaine isn't aware that anti-slap doesn't exist in federal court, or she's not aware that this case is filed in federal court in New York, not in New York State court. Either way, she's incorrect. That anti-slap is a huge issue in this case. But also, she says Baldoni's team planted fake stories about Blake Lively. The bad publicity of the summer was from the videos of interviews with Blake Lively that resurfaced. Regardless of whether JB's team sparked that wildfire, no one needed to make anything up. Those were Blake Lively's own words. I'm still open to hearing more about the harassment claims, but Elaine is not helping Blake Lively by trying to draw comparisons between Blake and Amber Heard. Factual. It's just stunning to me how, I'm sorry, Elaine, I'm going to say it, how dumb you are. Like, following the whole Amber Heard narrative, they just will plant their heels in ignorance to commit that they're right. When we all know Amber Heard was lying and not telling the truth. Elaine refuses to accept that because then I don't know why she wouldn't just own it finally. But she's still holding that. Amber was telling the truth. Okay, girl, keep telling yourself that. And to now use all that negativity to try to support Blake. I promise you that's the last thing Blake Lively wants. There's no way Blake Lively wants to be associated with Amber Heard at all. Not one. Blake Lively was not coming to Amber Heard's support during that Johnny Depp trial. She wasn't. People don't want to be involved in this, Elaine, and now you're connecting yourself. Well, you know what? Good. You go ahead. It only makes you and Amber look even worse and pathetic and desperate because you're just ignorant, spouting out. You don't even know what you're talking about. You have no idea what you're talking about. You went and did a little bit of research, it seems, just so you could make it seem like, yes, Blake is in the right, and see, just like Amber was in the right. And in turn, your ignorance and lack of actual doing research proves you're a charlatan. You're full of it, just like Amber was. So in a way, I'm kind of grateful that she stepped up because this is such a bad look. But there are people like the Times Radio who are going to go, oh, interesting, and expect she's this expert when she's not. So I'm so grateful to all of you because you're all experts. So thank you for watching this. Make sure you support the other Nora, and make sure you support us over on Patreon. I want to echo it because you guys have been tuning in. We are in the midst, for real, I mean it, of a real exciting documentary that we're going to be putting on our Patreon. That's going to break down all this. Now with the timeline, the evidence, we've gotten experts. I have producers who are helping me put this together. We want to get on this earlier as this continues and blows up, which I don't think it's dying down anytime soon. Interest may a little bit, but this case is only going to keep going. This is going to be a case we look at forever. I wish I had gotten earlier in the Depp trial and actually gotten a documentary and things made earlier just to have that piece to be able to share around. So if you want to be able to see it and if you want to support us in this kind of investigative reporting, more produced material, please hit up our Patreon as well. You can join for free to get alerts, but if you pay, you will be helping to support our documentary. There are several levels. You could even be an investor. We're working on the investors and producers. You're going to get your name in the movie, okay? So if you want to step up at a level, get on in there. Stay tuned. A lot more is coming. And like I said, get yourself a pair of Sheath underwear. These sponsors are helping us as well. Appreciate you guys. We are going to be live today. I'm trying my best to be live today around 1 p.m. I hope to be there for a little bit. Join us as we go through part 2 of the timeline. We'll be there, and we'll be back tomorrow as well for part 3, I hope, if all goes well. So stay tuned. Make sure you hit the subscribe. We got a lot more content for you. Follow us on Instagram, get your Sheath, and sign up on Patreon. Thanks so much, everybody.